Hi all, welcome to the cave. My name's Kaz. I have got this gorgeous holographic dragon wall art piece. Is that not amazing? Now, wall arts generally are done in black. I didn't want to do that. I want to try this beautiful red pigment paste, but also I have this deep pinky red metallic pigment paste. And what I thought I would do is kind of mix them in two separate amounts and kind of mix it in mold, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. Plans may change as we go along. I have no clue how much resin this is going to take. So I think what I'm going to do is going to mix up probably about 150 grams to begin with and see how far we get with that. Or maybe I'll just do the full 200 to start with. Yeah, probably. Anyway, ignore the waffling. I need to go and mix up some resin. But before I can do that, I need my gloves. Dragon magic. Right, here we go. As you probably know, I really, really hate pigment pastes. Not strictly true. I love the colours that you can get with them. I love the effects. But I really hate working with them because I get it everywhere. And no matter how careful I am, I still seem to get it all over myself. Just want to make sure it's properly mixed in. I think I used this one fairly recently, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I think that with the amount of resin I have in there, that might be enough. Let's find out, shall we? Now this has just been through the debubbler, so just that 5 minutes. And there's 120 grams in this cup, by the way. Just that 5 minutes has been enough for this to start getting really warm. The main thing is to make sure you don't have any unmixed lumps in there, because if they're not mixed in, they won't cure and they will ruin finished piece. These jars of pigment paste are really awkward because they're so small to try and stir, and they do tend to get quite lumpy and thick. Do with one of those vibrating paint stirrer thingies, but that would be a ridiculous waste. Just mix these. Still looking a bit lumpy. I'll give it a bit more of a stir. I can't hang on too long because I really don't want to end up with a flash cure. So let's give that a go and see how well that mixes in. This is a very nice kind of rose red, whereas this is more of a crimson. Neither of them show their true colours on screen. First of all, I need to get something to put my stick on. Fluid off, rather. Okay, wish me luck. Because I don't even know which bits I should or shouldn't be pouring into, so I'm going to start here and see where it goes, because I know this is a bit that I do need to pour into. I need to go and turn that fan a little bit the other way because it just blew at me. I can see where that's running, so I'm going to pour a little of the pinkier one at this end to meet it. And a little in the end of the horn there. And I'm pretty sure that this is part of it. I'll find out later if it's not. Oh, and that is a complete miss, because I didn't turn the fan away enough. I'm trying to get to the ends of the tail, wing, whatever it is that these bits are. So I'd like this to be at the ends and the red in the middle. And luckily, because it's so warm, the resin is quite thin. It's quite a low viscosity resin anyway. So what I'm hoping for is that it will find its own way without too much difficulty. Oh, this is a lot of guesswork. Good grief. Right, so I'm probably going to speed you through the rest of it. So I'm going to do the kind of like tail pieces and attempt not to pour too much more outside the mould, because I'm going to run out of resin at that rate. Got to wait for the fan to move away, and then I will go back and move that fan in a second, but blowing at me again. I think this is going to be more than the 240 grams that I've made up. But we shall see. Now pour as much of the pink out to the edges as I can until I run out. And then I'm just going to keep pouring red in the middle until I either run out or the mould is full. And again, this doesn't look quite properly mixed at the bottom, so I'm going to leave it there. It's not full, but I think it's full enough. Sadly, I've got no way of covering this up to keep it safe from the cats. So, cross your fingers for me. I'll be out here in the garage for a couple of hours, so hopefully that will do the trick. And I will see you when we're ready to demold. Bye-bye. Okay, we appear to be done. Now it's still slightly flexible, but it's been in the mould for almost 24 hours now. Can't really wait any longer because this video needs to go out this evening. Now, in general, the thinner the resin mould is, the longer it takes to fully cure and firm up to be completely solid. It's not always the case, of course, but usually is. Because the thinner the resin, the lower and slower the exothermic reaction, which is what causes resin to cure in the first place. I'm trying to be so careful here, I don't want to break bits off. I think this is probably the safest way of doing it, but who knows? Now I've said that, I'll probably break something. You'll notice the colour has changed quite a bit on this. And I remembered, after I poured it, that something else I poured a little while back, I'd used that pinky, purpley, metallic, and it actually turned orange. So, yeah, shouldn't have been that much of a surprise. It's okay. It's not a bad colour. It's actually quite a nice colour. Right, now, got a bit of clean up to do on here where obviously poured in the wrong places. But overall, it's not too bad. I'll get to that before I put it away. And this is looking pretty darn good, but I want to turn it over and see what the holographic effect is like. So, oh my word, look at that. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? I mean, hearts is a very bizarre holographic choice for a dragon, I think, but I don't hate it. I think it's bloody lovely, in fact. You're not getting the full effect of the colour actually on screen, which is a shame, but it is beautiful. So move that so you're fully in shot. I've had to zoom out with the camera already because it's about as high as it'll go without making a mess of things and being right in my face. But anyway, I can't hang this for a few days, obviously because it's not quite solid yet. But I will get you some photos of it laid down, obviously. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, I would really, really appreciate it if you would do that. Because it does help my channel out an awful lot and it will never cost you anything. So, thanks again for being here. And I will see you very soon. Bye.
I mixed up some epoxy, had a plan all set to go. Turned around for half a minute and it hardened like a stone. The glitter hit the tabletop, the floor my cup of tea. I swear I even found some sparkles hiding in my sleeve. I cleaned up once, I cleaned up twice, but chaos has a way